Welcome back to the Hoppy Time podcast. On this episode, we're going to dive deeper into Leena's pick and talk about all the shenanigans we've been doing for the last week. We hope you enjoy this episode. Visit hoppytimepodcast.com for anything Hoppy Time. All right, welcome to the Hoppy Time podcast, episode number 9. I'm Flameskid.
I am Leena.
And I'm Chris Cass.
And today we're going to be talking about Leena's pick here. So, Leena, what you been up to?
Ooh, we have had a pretty busy week, I want to say. Where did we start off? Let's see.
Monday?
No, even before that.
Last week.
Yeah, I mean, you can talk about us going to Hugo's.
Well, yeah. So our buddy Hugo, who will be on the podcast very soon, and good luck to him on that mega episode. But besides that, we went to his house and we just had a little kickback, which was very, very last minute, and it was just really cool. Sucks not everybody could show up from the group, but we had a blast, just us, little group drinking and stuff. And then we also celebrated Flameskid's birthday. He's getting another year older.
I'm
right,
too
babe?
old. I'm old.
Anyways, so you had a pretty big celebration basically all week long, and I'll let you get into that when it's your turn. But yeah, I only worked 4 days this week, which even then felt too much. And then we had Flameskid's birthday, which was like a big bash. I won't say how old you are now, but he had a way bigger celebration than I did, basically all week long. And
it wasn't intentional.
I didn't get a celebration.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
We always have a tradition for your birthday.
What
Yeah.
is it?
The drive.
Angeles Crest Highway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, yeah. Flameskid
did start that.
You definitely had the most expensive birthday.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
We had a huge ramen. We had a huge ramen date with all the guys. And then we went to an Angels game, thanks to a certain somebody. And then got to celebrate my grandfather's 80th birthday with all of my family. And it's been really nice because I haven't really been able to see them very often. Been working a lot, and we're trying to focus on the podcast. And everybody's just kind of doing their own little thing as well. So it was really cool to hang out with my family. And we had this little nice, how would you say it? Like a
nice get together, nice reunion.
Yeah, and then they had a trio there that was really cool.
Was it nice, though?
It was nice. It just ended a little earlier due to unfortunate circumstances with family. People drink and say and do stupid things. And this is why we say drink responsibly. Drink responsibly, of course. It's meant to be enjoyed and not abused, But it was cool. We at the birthday, it was insane. As I said, people drank too much. That we ran out of beer. Or we're running out of beer very, very early on, that Flameskid and I had to go take off and go buy a couple of packs of Modelo's because, that's what we drink. No, we took my mom's car.
Oh.
And then we were just supposed to go get, 3-4 boxes?
I think we were supposed to get 3 24 packs.
Boxes? Jesus.
Yeah, no, not even that.
That's not the worst of it,
That's not the worst of it. Because somebody got word of me going to the store, I kept getting hit up. Oh, buy me 3 boxes. Oh, I'll take another 4. 6 in total. No, get this.
Dang.
Yeah,
okay.
I had to end up clarifying with everybody. We were at the store going back and forth because they didn't even have that much beer.
So you could have just called somebody and be like, look, how much y'all need?
But that's the thing. People didn't have their phones with them. They were enjoying the party.
Well, that's too damn bad. They get no beer now.
Well, we ended up buying 7 cases, and I think that was plenty.
Christ.
Yeah.
And what was the damage on the 7 cases?
I don't know. We did 2 separate transactions.
I think all in all, I mean, just the 24 packs were like $25 each.
Yeah.
And we bought 7 of them.
Yeah.
Plus a bottle of Sky vodka, plus a bottle
Sky's
of.
from your mom?
Yeah.
And a bottle of Centenario. So yeah, sorry.
And then two cartons of cranberry juice.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You can't forget her cranberry juice. She didn't even ask me for OJ. I'm surprised because she loves her,
Where did you guys even find a play? Wait, I'm assuming. Oh wait, how early is early?
I think it was like 6:30, 7:30.
Holy
Yeah, we were barely getting there.
early.
That's what I was telling Leena. I was
that's
like,
why my family was blowing up my phone, because my uncle, I love him. He said, "The sun's not even down, and we're running out of beer. You better bring it."
Damn.
yeah, they were drinking pretty.
It's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Imagine being Post Malone. He runs out of beer at a party. You know, he just phones Bud like, hey, I need beer now. Bud Light sends him the whole truck, dude. That's
Oh my
insane.
God.
Imagine having that power.
I know.
Voodoo
Well-
sponsors.
Unfortunately, we don't have that, at least yet. But so yeah, we went to go buy all of that. People were like looking at us. This is so weird. Imagine just having a whole ass cart with 7 boxes, and then
Y'all went to the food less.
Yeah, you already know.
Hey, you already know.
You already know.
yeah, and then not only that, she's scanning all the boxes, and then we go, oh, and 2 bottles. We're gonna get the big Sky vodka, and I was supposed to get.
What was that 22 ounces? No,
I don't remember.
it's 20 some ounces.
You were supposed to get cazadores.
Yeah, and then we ended up I was supposed to get cazadores, but that didn't work out because they didn't have what we were looking for. And then let's see. So yeah, it was a good birthday overall. I wish DJ was going with the crowd a lot better so that we can dance, because I honestly was in the mood to dance, but I didn't dance as much as I would have liked to. But man, there is this guy who is, I guess, good friends with my grandfather. And for those of you who don't know my grandfather, I'm pretty sure many of you don't. But for any family members that are probably listening, we all know he's the life of the party, which is why we did a big 80th birthday bash. He in his prime, he used to drink a lot because he just liked to party. And now he's getting a little older, so he has to calm down. But he is a dancer. He is literally the dancing king.
Look, under normal circumstances, I would not argue with you, but that guy yesterday outdanced him.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I was gonna get to that. This guy, I've never met him before. I guess he's a new friend of my grandfather. They are a match, like, and he even outdanced him.
80 years old.
Well, I don't know how old he is, but he was definitely on the older side. But boy,
he was getting down
with the craziest dance moves, and that guy was just having the time of his life. Like, nobody else was dancing, but besides him and his partner, or whoever was dancing with him at the time. I'm not sure if it was a relative or a significant other, just with some other woman. But they were having a blast and didn't care who was looking, staring, and just watching, because it was like nothing else was happening. And it was just really cool to see.
Yeah, definitely.
I could picture Flames Kid being an older man like
nope,
that.
Never.
We'll see about that.
Cool. All right. Anything else, Leena?
No, not that I could think of. It was a good week overall.
It was a long, busy week. That's what it was.
Busy week.
Long week. This is the longest week I felt in 10 months.
Yeah, usually it's like a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
But this week, my God,
Oh my
every single day was something, which is why this episode didn't go as planned.
I found myself counting down the hours in the day again.
Yep.
We'll get to that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I haven't done that in a long time.
Well, who's gonna take it?
I'll go.
Yeah, you can go.
So yeah, it was my birthday on Tuesday. But before that, we did hang out with Hugo on Saturday. Sunday was more of a chill day. Monday we kind of just relaxed basically. Tuesday was my birthday. We went out to eat breakfast with my parents. Basically everybody, just family. And then we went to eat ramen with the guys. You know, everybody showed up. You know, as alcoholics that we are. Sorry, we're not, but you know, just gotta say that. We all took shots and drank, and everybody got a little happy that day. But it was a good day, good outing. Sorry, Leena, for your credit card, because that was an expensive bill.
My God, the guy brought the credit card. The guy brought the. Ooh, that shot is already kicking in. The guy brought the bill. And I literally, my heart skipped a beat. And I just gave him my card because I couldn't even stare at it. I couldn't even think about how we're going to split this. Just take it, charge it, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, and I mean, I want to also thank all my friends for showing up and, pitching in to pay the bill. So, I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Wednesday was another, we went out to eat with your mom.
Mm-hmm.
So we had pasta that day. That was good. That was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Thursday we went to go watch the Angels beat the Astros. No shame there. I don't care. Fuck the Astros.
By some miracle of God.
I also want to thank my friend Munoz, who listens to this podcast and who just recently lost his mom. So my prayers are with you, man. But he did give us the tickets, me and Leena, to go see the game.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoyed the game. There was a fight that day, broke out.
It was crazy.
It's crazy, but it was stupid too. Friday was what did we do Friday? I think it was just chill, right?
Friday?
Yeah.
No, we never just chilled.
Last week, I don't think there was a chill day.
Friday. I mean, I don't think we did anything Friday.
What was Friday? What was the date of Friday?
No, that's the day I cooked. So I cooked here Brazilian.
Yeah, you did.
So I cooked Brazilian with the chimichurri and the arrachera. Cass was knocked out. He'll tell you guys why. Yesterday, we went to Leena's grandfather's party. That was pretty fun. Unfortunately for us now, drinking Modelo's just doesn't cut it anymore.
Oh, God.
So we had to up it up and drink shots, and that didn't even cut it. So this podcast is doing something to us. It's definitely changing us. But yeah, overall, it was a great week. You know, enjoyed my birthday a lot. My dad's birthday was yesterday, actually.
Oh,
that's what I forgot to say.
Yeah.
My dad's birthday was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We took him out to eat before the party. You know, I was trying to get them to go, but they don't like to leave the house.
Yeah. So that was another interesting thing. That was my dad's birthday yesterday. So we had a lot of September birthdays this month. You know, I'm glad that we got to all enjoy it and, you know, count for another year of blessings.
I didn't enjoy it. My wallet didn't enjoy it.
I know.
Neither did mine. You
I'm
must
sorry.
have enjoyed it.
I mean, yeah, of course. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to just say no. But yeah, that's basically what we did this week, or what I did this week. I have one more week before I actually start going back to work. And then we have one more episode. Well, actually, this is the last episode before the mega episode. So
we gotta
we're getting
communicate with the other guys and
we're getting ready for that. We're getting all the hardware ready as well. So that when the time comes, we can actually do that episode and, you know, see who ends up being our number one fan. But other than that, that's been my week. I'll pass it on to Chris Cass.
Well, my week has been not really a nightmare, but kind of feels like it, you know. So basically, I started my a job, well, my new job, I guess. I'm a tire tech. So basically, just anything having to do with like tires, you know, rotations, putting on, taking off, patches, stuff like that. I've been learning a lot. I mean, it's not what I want to do. What I want to do is like be a mechanic or whatever. But, I mean, it's a good place to start. Get my foot in the door. You know, I'll start from the bottom, I guess, and work your way up like any other trade out there. You know. So yeah, I'm currently a tire tech. I've learned a couple things. I've also fucked up a couple things.
That's not good, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of learning, you know, and like the guys that are teaching me, like, they're great. And cause the way I'm kind of learning right now is like they're not really like letting me do things. They're letting me do things like every now and then, but I kind of get it because the one time they did let me do something, like, you know,
yeah, fucked it up.
Yeah, I messed it up bad. But I mean, the manager, the person that hired me, like, he seemed real cool with it because like he had to deal with my mess up, but he seemed real cool with it. They assured me that, you know, it happens, you know, just to be more careful. So basically what I did, I just broke a TPMS sensor off of a car rim while taking off the tire.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, so it's basically the sensor that monitors your tire pressure if you have like a brand newer car.
Did they replace it on the spot for the customer?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they let them know, you know, this happened, blah blah, and we're gonna replace it with a new one. They were like, yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm learning how to program TPMS sensors too. You know, kind of just like working my way up. The other, like, on Friday. Yeah, on Friday, that was the last day I worked this week. I was learning how the alignment rack works, like the automatic ones, you know, to check alignments.
Yeah,
it's actually really simple, really easy. It's not that hard, but, you know, first I gotta learn the bottom stuff. So kind of working my way up the ladder. But yeah, I mean, all those comments you heard earlier about me, like, sleeping or being knocked out, it's all pretty much because I've been tired this whole week. It's like a 9 to 5 job. I go in at 8:30, get off at 5, and it's hard work. And honestly, I haven't worked in like 10 months, so I'm pretty out of it.
Yeah.
Saturday, I was getting a headache. I didn't know why. Turns out I wasn't getting enough sleep. So I gotta start watching myself, or doing something to make sure that I get enough rest or not working myself too hard. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's a chill job. My first day there, unfortunately, it was busy, so I was thinking like, damn, is this how it's gonna be every day? But every day after that, it was pretty dead.
Not so bad. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty dead. No cars. I spend most of my time just, sweeping around the shop or putting stuff where it's supposed to go when, things are out of place.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
Oh,
So,
cool.
Just started a new job this week. Did all the things that you guys mentioned earlier too. I was there.
Yeah.
I just don't remember very clearly. I'm getting old.
We're not getting old, man. And I don't think this shot of Sailor Jerry is helping much.
I know, man. You guys seem very quiet. You guys weren't even paying attention to me, I feel.
I am.
Distraught.
Oh my god.
No, that's cool. No, I was just realizing that that when we started the episode, we never mentioned what beer we were doing. And normally we usually just, bring it up. But today we're going to be reviewing a Voodoo Ranger beer, and a particularly new one. The one we're drinking right now, just to, ease us into the podcast, we're drinking V2K from Voodoo Ranger. The reason we're drinking that is because it's kind of easing its way out of the markets since the summer's over. And the reason we're reviewing Future Hop is because it literally just came out. I think this past week, right?
I believe so.
It was within these last 2 weeks for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And we busted a mission. We found some beers. We picked them up, and Leena decided, hey, well, I think this should be our pick this week,
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was her turn to pick. So
yeah. It just worked out.
Say,
so right now we're drinking V2Ks, which we absolutely love, and Hugo also loves. We were kind of surprised that he actually likes this beer.
R.I.P. in pieces, V2K.
Yeah, so this is gonna be our goodbye to V2K for now. So a moment of silence for our V2K friend. All right, silence is over. All right, so I guess it's time to get into the actual beer here. Leena, tell us a little bit something about the beer before we get started.
Well, all right then. We're gonna hop on into the Future Hop by Voodoo Ranger by New Belgium.
Hey, that was funny. You're gonna say we're gonna hop right into it. That's genius.
That
I'm
should be
into
a catchphrase now. Let's hop right into it.
it's a good one.
Hey, actually, yeah, it is. Hops.
Yeah.
We are named Hoppy Time. Anyways, sorry, Leena.
Right. Well, I mean, I kind of want to go over the two beers that we're having, because we've mentioned V2Ks a lot because we genuinely fell in love with these beers as soon as we tried them, and unfortunately, Voodoo's not going to make them anymore. They're going out of season, or
I would say they're going out of production for now.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll bring them back.
Season. Just
Yeah.
say they're out of
Out of
season.
season.
Yeah, okay,
I-
out of season.
I genuinely hope that they do bring them out maybe next summer again, because I
because
can't get enough of these.
I mean, these were kind of a hit, to be honest.
Well, that's why I'm surprised they're
Yeah.
taking them away.
Because they better not bring back those pumpkin shits. Cause
Oh, hell. Don't get
Oh
me
my
started.
No, stop. Anyways, don't get into that.
Somebody finna taste that, though. He finna know the wrath.
Look,
of
Hugo.
what this tastes
I'm sorry,
for that
Leena, one more
beer.
time. Hugo said he didn't want to accept the challenge of a man taking a Voodoo Ranger pumpkin spice.
Nah.
You're not gonna back out of it, Hugo. I'm sorry. You're locked in already. I'm sorry.
Yeah, buddy. We already, messed with our schedules.
Yeah.
It's done. It's a done deal.
So I'm sorry, Hugo. Sorry, Leena.
All right, so we're going to hop on into the V2K. It's a 6.9 alcohol by volume. It has an IBU rating of 19. And there's not much on it, but it's basically, it's saying that on the website, it's a bittersweet symphony of grapefruit and guava in a hazy IPA style. So that's why we kind of like it. It's not such a strong flavor. It's a nice, soft, fruity, hazy IPA.
Is there any other beer you can compare it to?
No, it's honestly pretty special in my heart.
It's in a league of its own, man. You can't compare.
Yeah, I feel like for a strong beer, it genuinely just has a really good flavor. I couldn't put my finger on what it was when we were drinking it before, even though it kind of says it on the can, but it's really good. You don't taste the strength, and that's why Hugo likes it. Hugo's really not into these types of beers at all. He's not an IPA person, but when he tried these, I was really shocked to see that he was really into it.
Yeah, he kind of surprised me when we went to his house and he pulled out with a 6-pack of it. I was like, okay, you're really like, you're really dedicated to drinking these beers, you know?
It's a miracle you even found them, to be honest.
Well, that's Voodoo. They're making stuff for everybody, you know? They have their really, really strong flavor. They have their Imperial IPAs, and now they're bringing stuff out they don't have to lower their alcohol content for somebody to enjoy it. It's still pretty high, and it's still really amazing taste.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we are going to review Future Hop. It's an 8% alcohol by volume with a 40 IBU rating.
So it's a lot sour then.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, we're going to find out, because honestly, we have never tried it. And the moment we heard about it, because we obviously follow Voodoo on Instagram, and, we try to keep up with everything they're releasing. And the moment we hear something's new, we got to try it. So that's why we went to go pick some up. That's why I used my pick for it. And we actually, like Flim's Kid mentioned earlier, we really busted a mission to go find these. They're not everywhere just yet. But thanks to their website where they have a beer finder, we were able to find a place and go pick them up. We also got some V2Ks to say goodbye to V2Ks, RIP, and we'll miss you and definitely love you. And then see what's going on with this new Future Hop. So you guys ready?
All right.
Yeah, you guys kind of beat me to it too, because I was trying to look for it, but I never thought of going to their website to find.
Yeah, I mean
I don't know.
That's the way you find beers whenever you don't know,
But you guys beat me to it, man. I was supposed to get a 6-pack of that like last week.
I mean, at this point, it's about time we did Voodoo. We've talked about them since the first episode, with Voodoo, please sponsors. And with
shout out to Voodoo though, because they did
they liked
our
post.
post.
Yeah, that's where I was going to that. So we did post a picture on our Instagram, with us holding the beers where we bought them and tagged the place that we bought them at, and we tagged Voodoo in it. And lucky for us, they saw it and they liked it. Yeah. So we do have to give a shout out for that. And I also want to give a shout out to the previous beer that we reviewed. From the Santa Maria Brewing Company.
Hey, that was my pick. I picked that one.
Because they went ahead and shared our Instagram page on their story. So that means a lot. Thank you guys. We really enjoyed reviewing your beer, and we just enjoyed the beer, period.
Yep. We appreciate the love for real.
Definitely. So we want to give a shout out to them. But yeah, I guess it's time for the Krakening, and it's time for us to give these Hoppy ratings away. For V2K, I know we're gonna be a little bit biased, but
can we just give it a perfect 10?
We can't. I'm sorry. Damn. Unless that's how you feel.
Yes.
Well, we'll find out.
Well, we can give the V2K right now, so we can focus on the Future Hop.
We could do that.
Yeah. So,
you guys want to, give your spiel about how you feel about the V2Ks?
I was a little hesitant when I first tried them. I didn't expect to like them as much as I did. I definitely do enjoy them over the Juicy Haze for sure. Because they're a lot smoother. You drink them, they're a lot smoother. As far as a perfect score, I don't think they're not a perfect 10 for me, but they are definitely like an 8.5.
Yeah, they're up there. They're like yeah.
So for me, as far as my score goes, I give it an 8.5. How about you guys?
I don't know. I really like these. They hit. They have a great flavor. It's more. I'll give it a 9.3. Is that a thing?
Damn. Okay, you really went up there, huh?
Yeah, I genuinely like these. Every time we grab them, I never hesitate to just have some. I'm glad that other people have been able to enjoy them. We've been kind of getting people to try these. We are definitely biased when it comes to Voodoo, but it's because we just like all of their stuff, and I feel like
most
of their stuff.
Not one. Okay, just most of their stuff, almost everything. And out of all of the ones I've tried, I feel like the other ones I take more of my time to drink. They're stronger, or even actually just closer. There's actually some that are around the alcohol content, but I feel like they're more bitter. They don't really have the same type of flavor because they're not fruity. And I genuinely appreciate that they made something fruity that's very delicious with a higher alcohol content because I don't think it should be sacrificed.
Okay, so 9.3 is a good score.
All right.
You are definitely right now our highest personal score given to a beer. So 9.3 takes the cake for that one.
Yeah.
How about you, Chris Cass?
I'm gonna break that record with a 10. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding, man. Nah, I mean, I will give it a 9 just because after we started drinking Voodoos, this was the first beer that I saw that was new, you know, with Voodoo.
I remember.
And I just went to go pick a beer, and then I saw this in the fridge, and I'm just like, ooh, what's this? And I was like really excited to try a new flavor of Voodoo. I took it home, and then I genuinely was not disappointed, you know.
Our minds were blown.
Yeah, minds were blown. And it's funny because the exact same thing happened when I bought the damn pumpkin ones. I came home to disappointment, and now it's getting the short end of the stick.
Well, guess what? We did enjoy the 1985s.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like every other, like, you know, I was excited to taste. That's why I was excited to taste every single new Voodoo, because every single Voodoo is good in its own way.
Yeah.
Except that pumpkin one.
Mm-hmm. It just wasn't our thing. It
Yeah,
wasn't our thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll give it that. But
because I don't want to bash it, because some people probably did like it.
Nah, man, I'm gonna bash it. It was a huge disappointment to me, bro. I thought I was gonna come home and taste some happiness. I tasted bitterness and disappointment.
Oh my god!
If you could can bitterness and disappointment, it would be that Voodoo spicy pumpkin one.
Aside from that one, Voodoo has never disappointed for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely on the 99% accuracy so far.
Yeah.
So overall, I guess our Hoppy Time rating is gonna be an 8.93.
Wait, what are and did you already got mine?
Yeah.
Wait,
so
what did you say? I think
9.
Okay,
you said 9.
How did you forget? You just said it.
So so definitely, I mean, you guys definitely gave it a high rating, you know, with Leena's 9.3 and Cass's 9.
I honestly, I wanted to give it something higher, but I just never know when my mind will be blown again.
That's the thing. That's why I gave it an 8.5, because it is great. But like I said, I don't want to be too biased towards one beer.
Yeah.
As much as I like it and as much as I enjoy it, you know, I haven't tasted all the beers yet. So I want to, you know, maybe there's something that comes out that's a little bit better.
It's understandable if you want to shift it.
Yeah, but for now, I mean,
it's like picking your top 5 movies. Yeah. You know, over the years they're gonna change. You just knock some down the list. It's the same thing that happens.
But I feel like it won't lose its spot because it's just so great in flavor. It's genuinely something that I would enjoy any time of the year, all the time, which is why it's breaking my heart that this is probably the last time I'll have it. If we you know, if we're lucky to just find it one more time, but
hopefully now. I mean, hopefully we can still find it somewhere and, you know, stash it and just hoard it.
Huh. Wait, does beer? How long is beer good for?
I think it depends. It can't go bad though.
I know it can go bad. That's why I'm asking. Like, how long is it good for?
Well, that's why we can't hoard it. That's why we haven't done it. Or else we would have gone to every place and just bought all the V2Ks. But then they'll just go bad. We'd have to drink them right away.
Yeah.
Damn, and we wouldn't want that now, would we?
Right.
All right. So with our rating of 8.93 on the V2Ks, it's time to move on to the Krakening, and it's time to review Future Hop. So get ready for Future Hop. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and do this Krakening. That was a funny sound.
Ruined it. Kind of smells like a V2K.
Oh, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't. It
kind of smells like it.
It smells fruity.
It's way clearer than the V2K, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's
because the V2K is kind of hazy. This one isn't.
Well, Future Hop, 8% alcohol by volume and a 40 IBU. Just to go over that again.
Okay.
And it says the future of IPAs is here, with a bionic blend of Lotus and Strata hops and tropical notes that will teleport your taste buds to the next dimension.
Ooh.
So, let's give it a taste.
Go for it.
tastes hazier than the V2K.
Honestly,
it tastes like a V2K but hazier.
I expected a really sour beer.
Nah, it's actually it's more sour than the V2K for sure, but it's not that sour.
It's not very fruity though.
It's not very fruity. They traded out the fruity for the sour. That's what they did.
Hey, but it's good though. It's
Yeah.
not bad.
It's decent. I mean, well, not decent, but it's good.
Well, if you compare this to their Imperial, the Imperial is it's way smoother, and it's almost the same alcohol.
This is almost
by volume.
This is almost like a light beer.
Yeah.
It kind of tastes like a light beer.
It's a light version of their Imperial.
You think everybody that drinks Modelo will like this?
It
tastes like it, but it's more sour.
It has a sour taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the problem with IPAs. Like, they leave you that sour taste, and that's what people don't like. That's why
best part about the IPA.
That's what people don't like about them, and that's why they don't drink IPAs. Well, at least most people don't drink IPAs.
Right.
They don't like that.
Sissies don't drink IPAs.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, this Future Hop might be the future.
It is the future.
Of hops?
I'm actually pretty
impressed.
Yeah, definitely impressed. So, Leena, tell us a little bit more about the beer.
All right. Well, how about we just get into where they come from?
Definitely.
All right. Well, Voodoo Ranger is not a brewing company. It is a series from New Belgium Brewing, and basically, it's very interesting researching this place because I thought it was going to be very straightforward. You know, we find out the information and all that stuff. But they actually have made a huge impact in not just social, but environmental change. So,
do they recycle?
I'll get into that.
Okay.
So, what they say, their phrase on their website is, "We were born on a bike." And what they mean by that is that the co-founders, Kim Jordan and Jeff Lebesch, were inspired by a trip they took in Belgium. They basically took a bike trip all throughout, and they kind of discovered the way Belgians were making their beer. And they thought that it'd be really inspiring to bring those century-old traditions to their hometown in Fort Collins, Colorado. And Fort Collins is actually a pretty historic town. And so they took this trip in 1988. And in March 1991, the couple installed brewing equipment in their basement. They wanted to see if they can replicate this process that they learned about on their trip in Belgium. And then when it came to them kind of getting on their feet in June of 1991, so later on that year, they tested 2 beers, which was their first Fat Tire, which is an amber ale, and then the Belgian style Abbey. So in that same month, they went to the Colorado Brewing Festival, and they were just kind of selling them. That was the first time they sold any actual beer, besides, just making them and trying them.
So you mean to tell me that New Belgium also distributes Fat Tire?
Yeah.
Huh.
Fat Tire, that's one of theirs.
They acquired Fat Tire though, right, or something?
No,
they made it.
They made it.
They made Fat Tire?
That's why I'm kind of like, what?
Yeah, that was my same thoughts right now.
Yeah,
dude.
they made Fat Tire. And then in October of 1993, Abbey's Ale won a gold medal in the specialty category at the Great American Beer Festival. And it had to be the specialty category because at that time, in the 1990s, Belgian-style beer was not really a thing. And this company is one of the ones that kind of brought it over to just change the way beer is seen. They brought that style over to the United States.
Do you know if that's why they call it New Belgium?
I think so, because it wasn't really known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just bring it over. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Right.
That's pretty clever, actually.
Mm-hmm. And then after, about 3 years of making it in their basement, they actually bought a location in Fort Collins, in Colorado, and they opened up which is now still currently open. It's their brewery, and they have a tap room. So that's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, that is.
Yeah. And then in the summer of 2003, they created an in-house sustainability department, which led the brewery to be a certified B Corp and also a 1% for the Planet member. They have solar panels, a water taste treatment facility, and they really just push for environmental change. So I believe they do recycle. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that answers my question.
Yeah, they're very big on trying to not be any anything bad for the environment, which is why Fat Tire actually was America's first certified carbon neutral beer, and that was in August of 2020.
So what does that mean?
I believe it's not harmful to the environment.
Yeah, carbon neutral is like you're not emitting more carbon.
Is that I guess that one law that means that for every for however much pollution a company gives out, they have to plant that many trees. Is that law, or is it a different one that I'm thinking about?
Well, right now I'm kind of looking it up as we're talking about it, and carbon neutral means that any CO2 released into the atmosphere from a company's activities is balanced by an equivalent amount being removed. So basically, you as you're putting into it, you're taking away. That's why it's carbon neutral.
Taking away, you're putting into it, because your company, you're taking away from.
Well, you're putting it out first. As you're putting it out, you're taking it back.
Oh, the pollution. Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking about it the other way.
It's just a climate control thing, I guess.
Yeah, but it is the one I'm talking about, though, right? Like, for how, because that's I believe that's one of the ways they do it. That for that the carbon neutral law or whatever.
Yeah.
They make up for that by planting trees.
Yeah. I mean, the tree is in their logo, so probably that's one of the things they do. But definitely, I know that's one of the reasons that Apple and Samsung have stopped putting charger bricks into their packaging
to get a break on the carbon neutral thing.
I mean, not just that, it's just that they don't want to put more stuff out there that people are just going to throw into their into their drawers and stuff and not remember, because I mean, realistically, who uses the charging brick anymore?
I do. What's wrong with the charging brick?
A lot of people just use the cables and plug it into laptops, plug it into computers, plug it into
it's funny that you bring that up, because my power brick from like 6-7 years ago just took a crap on me, and now I need a new one, and guess what? I don't have one. Exactly. So now I'm screwed charging my phone regularly. And to everybody that lives in the now knows that freaking sucks.
Well, if you just go to Samsung's website, you can buy it from them.
Yep.
It's like $30.
Hell no, that's ridiculous. They used to come with my phone.
Not no more.
That's ridiculous, man.
Tough break.
I'm serious, guys. I need another power brick, because I don't have one that's good.
Talk to me after the podcast.
I don't have one that's good, man. And I don't know where the other ones are. I'm kind of scared.
I don't think we have any.
I wake up and my phone's not fully charged.
First world problems.
Guys, it's a nightmare. You obviously don't know what that feels like, because you guys are laughing.
That's actually pretty funny.
But it sucks, man. I need help.
Amazon, boy.
All right, Leena. So where did you leave off?
Oh, okay. Let me get back to my spiels.
Definitely.
All right. Well, another cool fact that I saw was that New Belgium Brewing is 100% employee owned.
Ooh.
Yeah. So they have an ESOP, which is an employee stock ownership plan. And
Starbucks has that. Sorry, Starbucks has that.
Yeah,
right?
that's why
he knows about it. Yeah, so they went from 41.5% of ownership to complete 100%. They bought the rest from the CEO Kim Jordan and Jeff, and also their family members, because they also held some stocks. So they give it back, and they have approximately 457 coworkers.
That's actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they came to them and they were like, you know what, we want to start this program in the company. Can we buy your stocks off of you? If they said yes to that, that's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, they're kind of blowing up, so I don't see why not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then I forgot to mention that when they were getting started, Kim did a lot of the work. I'm not to say that Jeff didn't either, but they kind of emphasized how Kim did it all. She was the brewery's first bottler, sales rep, distributor, marketer, financial planner, and long-term CEO. And she turned the brewing company into one of the most successful craft brewing companies in the country. So, she saw something she liked somewhere else. She brought it here, and she really made something out of that place. And then in January of 2020, New Belgium Brewing was acquired by Lion Little World Beverages. So that's,
So I guess that kind of explains why Voodoo Ranger has blown up
yeah.
as much as it has over the last, year, almost 2 years now. And realistically, that kind of aligns with the time that I got into Voodoo Ranger.
Yeah.
Because I got into it, I guess, mid 2020? I want to say it was mid 2020. Or I think,
it was somewhere in there.
I think it was pre-pandemic, definitely.
Yeah.
Pre-pandemic. So yeah, it kind of aligns with that, those same times, It's usually what happens, when a little company or a little brewery gets bought out by not bought out, but becomes part of a bigger distribution center, like Little Rock. Was Little Rock?
No, Little Lion.
Little Lion, sorry.
Or Lion Little.
No, Little Lion.
Little Lion?
Now it's Lion Little.
Yeah, Lion Little.
See, there you go. That's why I asked.
Yeah, Lion Little.
It was confusing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I remember it doesn't make sense when you hear it.
Yeah, Lion Little. Maybe these guys had a bigger reach, so they could, reach other stores that particularly, the New Belgium couldn't reach before.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, the market gets bigger for them.
Yeah.
So it was good. We've discovered Voodoo because of that, and it just makes for.
I mean it's good either way because now that that part of that brewing company New Belgium doesn't have to worry about distribution anymore, or it's not one of their concerns.
It's not just distribution. It could also be promoting, commercializing, all that stuff.
Exactly. That part of the company doesn't have to worry about it anymore, because they have somebody else doing it for them. So they can just focus on making beers, which is probably why they have so many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Voodoo series has definitely gotten pretty big.
It's grown a lot over this last year just alone, you know. And like I said, I didn't follow it before I started drinking it. But from the point I started drinking it and on, I've kind of, been a fan of it. I followed them on Instagram, stayed up to date with their news and stuff. And obviously, they've grown a lot over the last year, And, what company doesn't, want to grow as much as they have,
Absolutely.
And reach the audience they have,
Yeah.
But yeah, so far, what do you guys think of the beer?
It's good.
It's good, man.
It's really good.
V2K or Future Hop?
I'm still with V2K, to be honest.
That's let me explain this to you Digimon, bro. Champion and Ultimate. You can have either or, but one's always better than the other.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
That was a good analogy.
Digimon, dude. Digimon.
Mind blown.
Yeah. Especially because that ending, man. That ending is...
Yeah.
Yeah, they saw the Digimon the last episode.
So yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, or I guess we really don't talk about this, me and Chris Cass were big Digimon fans, and when we heard that Digimon Adventure 2020 was coming back, that the original series was getting a reboot with a different story, we were like, oh great, it's coming back. We watched it. It had its disappointing moments here and there, a little bit too much emphasis on the main character. But it just ended yesterday, and we just saw the finale this morning. And I mean, it was a great ending. They definitely did a fan service. And what's it called? And it just left us, with the hopes that maybe we'll get what we really want, which is a Digimon season 2 reboot.
Yep.
I mean, I know the movie has been confirmed, but we definitely want a series.
I want a show, man. To be honest. That those two animes kind of deserve a justice at this point because they're super outdated, but they're still going on with the new Digimon stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's try definitely revive Digimon. The Digimon movies that came out, basically ending the story of the very first season of Digimon. Try revive them in a big way because they brought on more shows because of that. They're out there more.
Yeah.
They even brought a card game. That's how much attention they've gotten since.
A very expensive card game, by the way.
Very expensive card game.
That I enjoy.
But that's besides the point. V2Ks and getting back to the beer, V2Ks were definitely a mind blowing beer.
Yeah.
Just because they're listed as an IPA, but when you taste them, they don't really taste like an IPA,
or
what you expect an IPA to taste. So I think that's what brought a lot of people to like it. A lot of people to enjoy this beer.
Yeah.
And Future Hop, I think that tried to follow in its footsteps. And while it did a great job and it tastes really well and it smells really good, it has a strong aftertaste, just like a typical IPA.
Yeah.
And not to take anything away from it, you know, we're used to it. We like it. We enjoy it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But to somebody new who's trying the beers, you know, like, for example, if we give Hugo one of these, you know, what's he going to say?
He probably won't like it.
He probably won't like it.
Yeah. It's definitely a more hoppier taste. And then the V2Ks, it's hoppier and it's a little more bitter because of that.
Yeah, I mean, the IBU, what did you say was? Like 40?
40, yeah, 40
versus...
versus...
the other one was, what, 19 or
19, yeah.
Yeah, so 19 to 40, I mean, there's a big difference right there, you know?
You can definitely taste it, too, though.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. But I like it. It's good. Because they have other beers that are 8% or even, 9%?
Yeah.
And I feel like this one doesn't taste like that same strong flavor. It's still something that I feel like some people who don't enjoy the really strong IPAs could still enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a strong IPA by any means, you know. It's not a dark one. It's not a stout. It's
very light.
Yeah, it's light.
It's a very light IPA.
But it's sour.
Yeah.
And that's you know, that's one of the traits of IPAs, that they're sour beers, you know.
Right. Well, this place has a couple locations. Unfortunately, not near LA so far. But the main one, of course, like I said, Fort Collins in Colorado. They went east, I believe in 2016, I think I read. But now they're in Asheville, North Carolina. They also have a location in Denver, Colorado. They also have a location at the Denver airport, is what I was reading.
You can drink at the Denver airport?
I don't know.
You can drink at any airport.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
They serve alcohol on the airplane.
Yeah, so
yeah, but I mean, if you can't get on a plane if you get plastered, right?
Actually, you can. So
I don't think that's right.
So here's the thing. A couple years ago, I went to Chicago. I think in 2016, and I lived here in the.
Well, how old were you?
I was 20. 2016. I have to think about it.
That's hilarious. 24?
I was 24. No, actually, yeah, I was, because I had just turned 24. I went to Chicago, and I left here like in the morning, really early in the morning. Before my flight, because my flight I think was supposed to take off like at 6 in the morning. They have like little restaurants inside of LAX, and obviously most of them were closed because it's 5 in the morning. You know what's open, but the ones that were open were serving alcohol. And I was like, what the hell? It's like, they're serving alcohol at this hour? And there was a lot of people. Like, you'd be surprised the amount of people that are drinking at 6 in the morning.
In an airport? Nah.
and you know, I went in to grab some breakfast, a burrito or something. And I tell the guy, do you guys have beer? And he goes like, yeah, we have beer, we have shots, we have alcohol, whatever you want.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, you're kidding. And I mean, at the time, I was very...
Is LAX?
It's LAX, yeah.
Holy.
That sounds about right.
So... You know, I ordered a Modelo. I think that's what I ordered at the time. I drank it. I mean, obviously, I fell out of place because at that time, I wasn't drinking beer at 6 in the morning.
You weren't even drinking beer in public, dude.
So, I mean, you know, I was surprised by that. So, on my way back, I think I had a layover in Arizona. And I think it was like a 30-minute layover. And there was a Chili's there. And obviously, Chili's has drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I felt all cool going in there. Oh, you know, ordered like some fajitas. Oh, let me get a Modelo. No, Stella. I remember it was a Stella.
Stella?
I was like, can I get a Stella? They bring you like one of these cups right here that we have right here, full of Stella. Mm-hmm. I felt like real cool drinking at an airport and stuff. I was like, I was only 24. But yeah, airports definitely serve beer. And to get back to your plastered story, yeah, you if you're acting that fool, obviously they're not going to let you on. Yeah. But you can be plastered and go on a damn plane.
Yeah, but who do you know that's been plastered that hasn't acted a damn fool?
I mean, some people...
You'd be surprised. There's some really good people who could fake it.
Yeah, some people can hold their liquor, you know.
You got to remember, some people get really bad anxiety flying. So they'll get plastered. Or I've heard of people taking medication. They'll get on the plane and try to knock out right away.
Yeah, because they're scared.
Okay, I know about the medication thing, but drinking, though?
Yeah.
Before you...
Well, do you have access to medication like that? I don't. So I would just go with like a couple shots.
Do.
Yeah, but...
No, he doesn't.
Voodoo Rangers, still please sponsor us. Yeah, but yeah, you can definitely drink at airports, you know. I'd be surprised if you couldn't drink at an airport, You know,
I mean, in the states like Nevada and stuff like that, I understand, but like really, just any airport you can drink.
I think airports have a lot to do with the cities they entail. So, for example, like me and Cass flew out to Vegas a couple years ago, and in the airports they have slot machines.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
So I mean, that was like, what the fuck? Like, you know, it was just like a moment of like airports. Airports, I think, represent whatever city they're in. You know.
Yeah.
So obviously, because we were landing in Las Vegas, you know, and Las Vegas is casinos, you know, there's slot machines there.
Yeah, to fit the casino vibe, they put the slot machines in.
Yeah.
Gas stations have slot machines.
Anything in
Anywhere.
Yeah,
yeah.
literally.
There's like phone booths, but little machines on the streets.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I didn't get to mention the last one. It was San Francisco. So San Francisco in California is the closest that we have to us.
And is that like a full-on like brewery or like tap room, or what is it?
That's what I saw on the website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but their main one is the Fort Collins in Colorado.
So Voodoo Ranger, if you're hearing this, please sponsor us. We'll drive down to San Francisco, and
I would even fly to Colorado. I want to meet people.
Let's go to Colorado.
Yeah, I'm so down.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, where's Colorado?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know my geology, guys.
Colorado is, I believe, a few states north from us. No, we're Oregon. I think it's to the right of Oregon.
To the right of Oregon.
Yeah,
so where's Oregon again?
North of us.
North.
We will just show you the map from Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they'd love to have us, I'd love to go. Believe it or not.
Oh, hell yeah,
Freaking love
Yeah.
Voodoo Ranger. I'm pretty excited to try more New Belgium stuff just to support the company a lot more.
Anything they want to run by me.
I know.
You know, like, hey,
you
you should try this new beer. Yeah, totally, man. Just give me a flight, you know, and all the new beers.
Well, not after what you said about pumpkins.
Well, exactly. I'm pretty sure their sales represent what I'm saying.
Anyways. Well, okay.
Whatever, man.
So definitely do check out their website. They have a lot of their history. They share a lot of pictures of the places, all the locations, and their employees. They give a lot of appreciation and love to their people, which is why I was really glad that we got some love too. They also have a build your own beer, which is available. There are certain states that are allowed to have, you could build your own 6-pack, I believe. And they can ship it to your door. Unfortunately, I didn't see California on there.
No. You
Anyways, it'd probably be too expensive.
not just that. California has a weird rule about beer shipping. Mm-hmm. You can get beer delivered. You can't get it shipped. So you can't, a UPS.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's weird. So you can get it delivered. That's why apps like Drizzly, Postmates, Instacart, they'll deliver beer to you.
Okay.
Because it's local. It's right there.
So can a brewery deliver beer to you in a different state?
Yeah. So you can order beer online and they can send it to you. But it just can't happen in California. I am not sure why. Maybe that's just, the California rules, California laws, whatever. But in California,
I mean, I get it, because then there'd be a bunch of 10-year-olds ordering beer. Come on, dude. Like, seriously. I get it.
I would think that they would make you scan the ID or something.
Yeah,
before.
that's what Amazon does.
Yeah, because for Amazon, when we used to work Amazon,
yeah.
Before you delivered the beer, it would ask you to scan the person's
codes.
the person's ID.
Yeah, the person's ID and the code, and they had to sign it.
Yeah, they had to sign it just to verify that it was that person.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, California is a little bit more strict when it comes to their alcohol, and I mean, they have a really good reason, why they do what they do.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And then there was a passage that I thought was nice that came from, the Voodoo Rangers series.
Okay.
And it says, our Voodoo Ranger family is brewed with transcending hop and malt varieties and served with a side of sarcasm. Let's just say Voodoo Ranger doesn't take himself too seriously, and neither should you. The bottom line is, if you're looking for an innovative IPA that are hop forward, bold, and occasionally hazy, Voodoo Ranger has your back. And I like that.
Yeah, and one thing that we kind of didn't mention also was the cans. There's a lot of similarities between V2K and Future Hop. One being that the figure, which is the Voodoo Ranger just for the V2K, he's seen sporting, yellow sunglasses with one of those South Park hats, some headphones, and, a nice sporty jacket. You see,
definitely 80s vibe.
yeah, you would. Yeah, I guess.
That's actually 90s.
90s.
Okay,
Yeah.
the 90s vibe.
It's
All
90s
right.
because it says V2K, like Y2K.
Yeah, it's
Y2K
true.
was the 90s.
That's
All
it.
right, my bad, my
Yeah.
bad. 90s vibe.
And then you see the Future Hop can, and it's. I want to say it's the same guy. He has just some snowboarder glasses on.
I think they're all the same.
No, they're actually different.
They're different.
They're all different. Yeah.
Really? Because I looked it up and it says his name is Jucifer.
Yeah, it's
but-
kind of like Eddie from Iron Maiden.
just with different versions of himself.
Yeah, just different versions of himself.
Huh.
That's what I always thought.
Well-
like honestly.
Well, I would assume it's the same person because he has the headphones around his neck. He's wearing a kind of nice jacket, and
He looks futuristic
yeah,
for
and
sure.
Yeah, he looks futuristic. Now, putting the cans side by side next to each other right here, I mean, I would say that they look similar, but I could be wrong.
Hey, same gold tooth.
Well, they all have the gold tooth, I think.
Oh, well, then it is the
Yeah,
same
I think
person.
it's the same person.
Oh, you may be right
Well,
then.
same skeleton.
Yeah, same something. That's for
yeah,
sure.
I looked it up and it said it was Jucifer, but because they have a beer that's called Jucifer, I was afraid that was maybe just the name of that one.
Yeah.
But I really think that just goes a long
So
way.
his name is Jucifer.
I don't know. That's what I read.
So we're saying. So you're sure that the Voodoo Rangers named Lucifer?
No, I'm not sure. That's why I didn't confirm it. I tried to look it up. Wasn't able to find anything for sure.
Yeah, I tried to do that while you were talking right now, and I couldn't find anything either. So
Yeah.
I think we just named them by the cans, by the type of beer they are. So like this one's
He's
gonna
just
be.
Voodoo.
So this one's Future Hop and the other one's V2K.
Yeah, that's why.
So
I think that's easier.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty effective way to name things.
And funny that we're talking about naming things. I went to their Voodoo Ranger Instagram page
Go follow them.
at Voodoo Ranger.
All together.
All together, no spaces.
No spaces.
cabs.
No spaces. No. Speaking of no cap, the quote it's a picture of the Future Hop Voodoo Ranger texting on his phone, and this is what he says. He goes like, "Hey, did you hear my new 8% IPA just dropped? It's called Future Hop. It kind of reminds me of how you always said we had a future together. Anyway, was just thinking about that. Hope your parents are well. You don't have to respond."
That's funny. They post a lot of great things. They share a lot about what they're gonna release and what's coming out. They've been promoting Future Hop for a while, which is why we were so excited. They even have competitions right now. I think they have a tattoo competition. If you sign up, they give you about $1,000 credited towards a tattoo for yourself. So go look at their website and their social media.
Sorry, somebody was being a negative Nancy here on their Instagram, and they say that was awful marketing. Well, you know what? They suck.
Wow.
Their caption for this photo was "Text your ex and let them know about Future Hop."
Hey, let's go.
Savages, no cap. Yeah, but
Well, I mean, I think we should give him a name.
We're gonna name?
Yeah, like say he's kind of like Eddie from Iron Maiden that takes like different forms. You know.
That's why I said like.
Yeah, so I think we should give him a name.
He's the Voodoo Ranger, but he has different names.
Yeah, but we should.
The Voodoo
He
Ranger.
has different personas.
That's why I thought his name was Voodoo Ranger because of the first beer. Just
Well, that's
being
what I'm saying.
named.
We should
it
probably
could
give him a
be.
name or something.
Could be.
We can't just call him the Ranger.
Yeah, the that's badass right there. The Ranger.
The Ranger.
Oh, yeah, the Ranger.
He has to have a name though.
Voodoo.
Eddie has a name.
Yeah, but it's still.
So then let's call him Jucifer. No?
I mean, that's kind of cool though.
Jucifer. I mean, the only problem I have with it is that it's already named after a beer. So
Yeah.
that's the only issue I have with it. But other than that, it's a pretty cool. I would agree with you.
How about Voodoo Ranger hit us up on IG and we can come up with a name?
That's a good one. So yeah, so Voodoo Ranger, if you guys are listening to us, hope that you are. Follow us at Hoppy Time Podcast on Instagram. DM us. Let us know if we can help you pick a name for your mascot.
Or if there already is one and we just couldn't find it.
DM us and let us know what the name of the mascot is so we can correct ourselves.
Or we
Right.
could just name it until
Until then?
until
Okay,
they tell
so
us that
what do
we're
you got in
saying it
mind?
wrong.
Look, I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
go. I'm gonna go with the Ranger because I like it.
I like the Ranger, but I think he should have like a personal name, not just a. Not
He's
just
the
a,
Ranger. He's
just
like.
just not a what do you call it?
All right, I got his
A
name.
cosigner.
I got his
like
name.
That. Just
His name is Clark.
No. I don't like that.
He looks like a Clark.
What?
Look at him.
Where?
He looks like a Clark.
I don't know. He doesn't look like a Clark.
Okay, what does he look like then?
I don't know. I don't know, man. He looks like an Eric to me.
I was thinking Sammy.
Eric. Yeah, I'm not too keen on Eric on this one.
No, I know it, Eric. Doesn't work.
Why do we just call him Voodoo?
No.
Well, I'm assuming that's his name, to be honest.
That's why. So his name is Voodoo Ranger. The Ranger.
Voodoo. The Ranger.
No, it's just Voodoo. And we have V2K Voodoo, and we have Future Hop Voodoo. Kind of like we have Nowhere in Time, or somewhere in Time Eddie, or in like, you know, the new ones, the Senjutsu Eddie.
And the reference he's doing is Iron Maiden.
Yeah, exactly.
For those that don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, that's like V2K Voodoo and Future Hop Voodoo, and
so his name is gonna be Voodoo.
Yeah.
So the name of the beer is what we're gonna name him.
The what?
See, Clark was better.
You got me on that one, man. You got me on that one, to be honest. I'll give you that. You got me on that one.
What do you think, Leena? Clark, Eric, or Voodoo?
I hate
that, man.
pass.
What? No, you gotta pick.
No,
one.
you gotta pick one.
Or insert your own
suggestion
opinion into this.
No, insert your own suggestion so that we may vote on that.
Yeah. Maybe you have a better one than both of us, and we all agree on it.
How about a Bobby?
We're gonna go ahead and say no to that.
I think Eric was better than Bobby.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable naming him. He's not owned by us. We just enjoy him very much.
Yeah, but you know, it's kind of sad that we have these beers all the time, but we don't know what to call him.
Right.
I would understand if we drank it every now and then, but
how about
we literally like this beer, you know, and we drink it all the damn time. We go out of our ways to buy this for parties because we know they're not gonna have it.
Yeah.
Okay, how about just to keep everybody sane and to make it simple, we just call him Voodoo. So on this day, September 27th of the year of our Lord 2021.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, no, hear me out. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say we're gonna
finish your thought.
Well, I can't finish the thought because I kind of already ruined it.
No. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Go.
No, can't finish it now. What are we gonna say now?
Okay. He kind of looks like a Vince to me. Don't tell me he don't look like a Vince to y'all.
I could dig it.
Vince, right? Vince Voodoo.
Vince Voodoo.
So VV.
V2.
Vince the
V2K.
Ranger.
Oh, it all goes back, man.
All right, from now on,
Vince, dude, it has to be Vince.
So let me continue my thought from earlier.
Okay.
So on this day, September 27th of the year of our Lord 2021, we are bestowing upon the name Vince Voodoo to the Voodoo Ranger mascot, and from now on this podcast, we will name him Vince Voodoo.
Or Vince for short.
Or Vince, yeah. So anytime we talk about Vince, you know who we're talking about.
Yep.
What do you think, Leena?
I like it. I do. Vince, V2K, Sir Ranger. Let's do it.
All right.
Sir Ranger.
He's my Sir Ranger.
Oh. Okay. Damn.
There you
okay.
go. There you have it.
Right.
Sir Ranger, I guess.
No, we said Vince.
All right, guys. Well, we've drank Voodoo Ranger,
2 of them.
V2K, and Future Hop.
When don't we drink?
We gave V2K an 8.93 rating, Hoppy rating.
Ooh, we're getting to that part.
And let's attempt to give Future Hop our Hoppy rating.
Ooh.
And I'll go ahead and start with Leena because this was her pick.
True. We gotta have the honest opinion.
Definitely.
Nothing influenced by
and
you.
And I want to know if she's gonna give it a higher number than 9 or if she's gonna go lower than 9 and go from there.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Leena?
Well, I did enjoy it. I did like it. It's definitely different. I'm gonna go with 8.5 on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, any particular reason why you gave it 0.5 less than the V2K?
I think that they kind of went out of their way to make V2K more special by giving it more of a fruity flavor. I mean, you don't just taste fruit off the back. It just has a very unique flavor in my book.
And correction, you gave it a 9. You gave the other one a
9.3.
9.3.
9.3.
No, not 9.0. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. I got your gist, but I have to go under 9 for this one just because it's back to like a, I don't want to say, it's just kind of more usual flavor with Voodoo. It's not as strong. Definitely, it's definitely like a lighter version of like an imperial version of their stuff.
Well, it's not that light. It's 8.0.
Well, I meant light as in flavor.
This is 8.0?
It's not heavy.
Yeah.
No
I've
way.
said it like multiple times.
Oh my god. What are you guys making me drink here?
But that's what I'm saying is you didn't even notice it. So that's why I do like it. I do like it because it's a lighter version. It's not very heavy. It's easy to just drink and enjoy versus like one of their heavier IPAs where it's darker, it's heavier. I feel it in my stomach where I don't want to eat anything until I'm just hungry from being buzzed, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, what about you guys?
Chris Cass?
I'm gonna give this an 8.5 too.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Because I if I gave V2K a 9.0 and this is the same thing as a V2K but bitter, I kind of think that if you want to like suggest it to somebody, like if you would suggest one or the other to somebody, I think you'd suggest more the V2K. And that's where it loses 0.5, I think, just from the suggestion.
Okay.
Yeah, because like Hugo, for example, you know, we knew he didn't like something sour. We knew V2K was a little bit on the, you know, sweet, citrusy side.
Yeah.
So we told him to try it, and guess what? He liked it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is something that I would recommend to other people that don't like IPAs.
Okay.
And V2K is what I'm talking about. But the Future Hop is good, but it does have that extra bitterness that we all agreed on.
Yeah.
And as you stated earlier, the reason people shy away from IPAs is because of that bitterness.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you know, that's the main reason that people stick to drinking the same thing over and over. You know, Modelos, Ultras. Besides being, you know, easily accessible to buy those beers, it's the taste. You know, people don't like the taste. You know, I've talked to multiple people about taste, about IPAs, why they don't drink IPAs, why they don't try them. The taste. It's always a taste. It's like it's too sour, it's too dark, it doesn't taste good. You know, blah 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 blah. It's always a taste.
Yep.
So yeah, prefer lagers.
Definitely. So getting back to that point, my previous score for V2K was an 8.5. No, sorry. Yeah, 8.5.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and give this one an 8.0.
Yeah.
Same reason. Yeah, I mean,
I
I personally enjoyed Future Hop. I can drink this, you know, day in, day out. If I'm trying to convince someone else of drinking it, that's where it gets tricky, because if I have to compare it with the V2K, I think 75% of the time people are going to pick V2K.
Yeah, and probably a little bit more, to be honest, because V2K is like just a really good neutral beer that still has that IPA taste.
Yeah, and it's a no-brainer, you know. I think that if you put these two, you know, with somebody who's not a seasoned veteran, like, you know, like us who've been drinking beer for a while, to somebody who's transitioning from like drinking lagers to going into IPAs, you know, and you give them V2K and Future Hop, and you don't tell them what is what, they're gonna, I'm 100% sure they'll pick V2K.
Yeah.
You know, so
I think it's more a bit, it's something more people can enjoy, because it's not just a hazy IPA. It has a lot of flavor to it. It's definitely packed with fruitful flavor.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So with that being said, with Leena's and Chris Cass's scores and mines, we average out to an average hoppy rating of 8.33.
Okay.
What was the other one?
8.9 something.
8.93, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So
okay.
So
yeah, it's kind of where I thought it would go.
Yeah, I mean it's a great beer. It's definitely better than some of their beers that they have. At least to me.
Yeah.
Definitely better than that pumpkin one. You know.
Ooh.
Definitely better than experimental.
They have other great beers.
Fine.
Yeah, I was able to drink it fine.
Yeah.
I think this one's better than experimental for sure.
Because it's darker, it's heavier.
It represents something that you already like. Yeah. It's an evolved version of something you already liked.
Yeah.
So and eventually, hopefully, we get to review more Voodoo, like even ones we've already tried. It won't be a first taste like this one, but just sharing how we feel about them.
I mean, if they release these like by the season, you know,
we'll have more to talk about.
Exactly.
For sure.
We'll every time they come out, we'll do it. Maybe it'll probably get burned down after a while, huh?
No, I mean, like I said, it just depends. We don't want to stick to doing too much voodoos,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
When there's so much other beers out there.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it'll probably get burned down if we do it every time they release a new beer.
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about it, but we can review them every now and then. But yeah, guys. With that being said, we are basically after this episode is our mega episode, where we'll have Marcos and Hugo duke it out to see who is our number one fan.
I wonder who it is.
We've already talked about what's going to go down for that episode. We've already talked about, obviously the consequences of losing that episode.
Oh boy, are they consequences?
I think that we just want to wish our competitors good luck. You'll be hearing from them on the next episode, so stay tuned for that. There's probably going to be a lot of us posting on Instagram, especially when the loser drinks the pumpkin one. We're definitely going to post that on our Instagram, so stay tuned for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I want to reiterate what we said in the last 3 podcasts. Visit our website at hoppytimepodcast.com. We update that website on a weekly basis. Join our Discord. The invite link is on our website. And we literally post everything there. So, if you don't follow us on Instagram, but you follow us on Discord, you'll get all those notifications there, even if you don't have an Instagram. So you'll be able to see things there. Same thing goes for our Twitter and the Spotify episodes. As soon as they're released, they'll be there. So you'll be able to listen to them, as quickly as they go up. And yeah, guys, final words on Future Hop.
Pretty good, man.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Really good.
It's literally the future of V2K. Like if V2K, travel to the future, that's what he would be.
Oh, cool. What about you, Leena? Any final word on your pick?
He took the words right out of my mouth. It's literally future version of V2K.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Appropriately named.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean,
and that's how they kind of said it on their Instagram. It was like, it was farewell to V2K and welcome to the future for Future Hop.
Yeah, and we're hopeful that in the future we're going to be able to try more beers and more Voodoo Ranger beers, especially.
Please sponsor us.
Always.
New Belgium.
So with those final words being said, our next beer pick won't be until episode 11. Seeing as Hugo and Marcos will be bringing beers for us to try. So as soon as we know what beers they'll be bringing, we'll be posting those on our Instagram, letting our you guys know that what we're going to be reviewing and talking about. I guess I'm the one next to pick for episode 11.
I believe so.
Yep.
So with episode 11, we'll bring you a little bit more new things to the show. We'll add things, so we've been talking about changing a few things here and there. Another thing is schedule may change as far as our uploading dates. Just because we're all going to be working now, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do things, so we have to schedule everything together. So for now, I'll still upload everything as usual until the changes for sure, just so you guys are aware. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to us. We hope you guys have a great night,
great week.
Yep.
See you then.
Definitely. And we bid you adieu for now.
Drink responsibly.
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
And
that's a big one.
Don't drink and drive for real.
So we're going to go ahead and bid you adieu. I've been Flameskid.
I've been Leena.
And I've been Chris Cass.
And we hope you have good rest of your week.